community has done it once again. We have this new tool that is going to allow us to look for those specific unique items that we are looking for our endgame build. Remember that once you reach the endgame, the final thing, your final objective will be to be as powerful as possible. In most of the cases, in most scenarios, once you have managed to get those legendary aspects that you're looking for, sometimes we do want to replace those little things with the special uniques that we want to have in that endgame build. So that being said, with this tool that we have right here today, you are going to be able to farm every single specific unique item that you need for your build, and the link is going to be on the video description as well. So this is the tool that you have right here. And let me show you how it works. So let's say, for example, that I am looking for a specific unique. In this case scenario, I have the Temerity right here, which is something that I am looking for my rogue build. And Temerity is actually something that everyone is looking for their build because it has huge amounts of survivability potential for the endgame builds. Do have in mind that it's also listed in here the Enderial's Visage, the Harlequin Crest, the Doombringer, the Grandfather, but do have in mind as well that some of these items are just being found right now. So even while this tool is going to allow you to get those special uniques, you're probably not going to see any of this in your lifetime. Although Temerity, on the other hand, it is that much more viable. Now the thing is that you have filters right here. So let's say, for example, that you're looking for a Barbarian specific unique item, and you are going to have it right here. So right now, like I said, I'm looking for Temerity, which is right here. But also, if I wanted to be more specific, if they add that much stuff in the future, I could just type right here Temerity on the finder, and it is going to lead me directly towards it. So once I have managed to find the unique item that I am looking for, it is going to give me the pool right here. This works based on the monster family, so to have in mind that developers did confirm this. It is still a user theory, and it is not like it's not going to give you percentages, it's not going to deep dive that much, but this is more than enough for you to be able to start as a base for a pipeline to start looking for these unique items. So for example, in here, as you can see, it's going to list you the specific dungeon that the monster family is going to have that specific unique item that you're looking for, which is, for example, in this scenario, the best possible monster that you could be farming to get the Temerity, it's going to be drowned monsters, but it's also going to yield you the chance of getting the different uniques that you have right here. Like for example, the penitent graves, they are very common. Everyone has these little things, and have in mind that for these unique items, it is not that difficult to get them as it is with opposition with Harlequin Crest, aka Shaco and whatnot. So that is something to have in mind. So the dungeons that you are going to be running is going to be Belfry Karat, Deadman's Dredge, Flooded Depths, Goa Ruins, and whatnot, so on and so forth. That is what you're going to be looking for if I want to be looking for Temerity, for an example. Remember that you have the complete pool of items right here, and it's also divided by a class as well. So if you want to, for example, if you want the Deathless Visage for your necromancer, this is something that it's also going to be available to you. And remember that it's easier for you. This is something that developers have said as well. This is confirmed as well. It is better, it is easier for you to get those unique items by running Nightmare Dungeons. And while running Nightmare Dungeons, what you are going to do is just head back there, and once you have the name of the dungeon that you're looking for, remember that every time that you are going to pop out a sigil, in this case for me, like the ancestral sigils, the name of the dungeon that this thing is based off, it's going to be just below the name, and it's going to have the area as well. So for example, this one is for the Prison of Chaldeum, which is not good for me. I do not need that. Abandoned Mine Works, I do not need that either. The Cultist Refugee, I do not need that either. And basically I am going to be doing all of this as much as possible to be able to find the one that I am looking for, to find the unique that I am looking for. If neither of these guys has the dungeon that I am looking for, I can always salvage these guys on the occultist, which is right here, and then try to look for better ones that actually do have the dungeon that I'm looking for the item farming that I'm looking for. Anyways, if you like the content and like it, very super appreciated, and also you today you're a gorgeous and beautiful person, you are indeed a gorgeous and beautiful, beautiful person. I will be seeing you goddamn gorgeous and beautiful people in the next one. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel before you close the door, and goodbye.